Hey guys, it's Rhonda and I'm back with another Disney video. Today I wanted to talk about character breakfasts or character dining experiences. If you're wanting to book your own Disney character meal, it is so much fun, but here are some mistakes that I made. Okay, I'm going to tell you the story of my experience at the Disneyland Resort Goofy's Kitchen dining breakfast experience. So I was super excited. I was like, I am going to a character breakfast this time. And you know, back in the late 70s, early 80s, when I would go with my parents, they had a smaller version of this in the Disneyland Hotel area. There are 3 hotels that make sort of a horseshoe look, and in the old days, there was a lake where they had paddle boats, and there was a little pier full of shops, and then down below were the waterfalls, like the caves. And when you parked, there was no Disney California Adventure at the time, and when you parked against the shops there by the hotel, the monorail station, you could go and walk just up to the hotel area, and there was a small restaurant way down at the end, and it was called Goofy's Kitchen. I never went inside. We never did a character breakfast, though I really wanted to. I'm not sure of the rates back then. I'm not sure of the characters. My guess is it's going to be the Fab Five. And it was a small restaurant, probably sat about 100 guests, but we never got to go. So when I got older, I said, you know, I'm going to go to a Disney character breakfast. So you're going to have to book your reservations online, of course, and you'll have to do that to coincide with the dates of your Disney visit. Now, if you're a local, or if you just want to visit California and you're not going to go to Disneyland, but why would you do that? But if you're going to just go to California and not go into the Disney parks, you can still book a Disney character breakfast at the Disney locations in the hotels. I would highly recommend it. They have breakfast, lunch, dinners, whatever you want to do, and the rates vary, of course, according to times and locations. So I went ahead and booked my Disney character breakfast, and my brother and I went to this particular location in the Disney Hotel. It's I'm not sure which one it was, because they've kind of changed things around since then. This was about 4 years ago. So we were supposed to be there at 10 o'clock. So, you know, I'm from Los Angeles, and we got up early. We knew we were going to hit traffic. We went on a Monday, and there was so much traffic, we almost didn't make it. And if you don't show up, they give you like 15 minutes leeway time. They cancel your reservation and they just take walk-ins. And I was so worried I wasn't going to make my reservation. So we get there, you check in, and then immediately you're greeted by Chef Goofy. It is the funnest experience. So we were there about 5 minutes after. We got in line, and there's Chef Goofy. He signed my autograph book. I took pictures with him. It was super fun. And then you're supposed to wait to be seated, but I couldn't wait. I didn't know that, and so I just ran and got a table, threw my stuff down, and went to the buffet. Now, they had amazing food. They had everything from breakfast foods, cereals, oatmeals, waffles, Mickey Mouse waffles, fruit, crepes. They had pizza, hot dogs, everything you could want, right? So we filled up our plate and sat down at our table, and the waitress came by. She was a little upset and said, "You were supposed to wait to be seated." And we're like, "I'm sorry." I'm a Disney fan, I'm sorry. And then she took our drink order and left. Well, all of a sudden you hear zippity doo-dah, and lo and behold, here come the characters. Now, the day I went, it was Goofy, Chef Goofy, of course, it's Goofy's Kitchen, Minnie Mouse, Chip and Dale, and Pluto. And I went crazy. I stood up and was waving and hi and videoed everything, and they will do a walk around of the room, and then they come by your individual tables to meet with you, sign your books, take photos with you, and it's really a one-on-one experience, right? So then we had finished our meal, and my brother's like, "I'm going back for another plate." And I'm like, "Okay, get me more," you know. So he went back and got us more food, and lo and behold, zippity doo dah started playing again. And they came back around for the second time, and they worked the other side of the restaurant. But it was so super fun. You got to eat amazing food. The whole experience of dining in the Disney style, and then having your favorite characters come up and visit you. It's so fun. It's fun. I recommend it. I urge you to book a character breakfast, a character dining experience. Now, I do know that they have them not only at the Disneyland California, I'm talking about the Disneyland hotels, but they have one inside the park at the Plaza Inn, and I think it's Minnie Mouse's, it's a Minnie Mouse themed, and she's there with I believe Captain Hook and Tigger. There are other, Alice I think shows up, there are other characters that show up there. So depending on which characters you want to see, you need to check before and book that character dining experience. So once you do it, you'll never forget it. And once you do it, you'll want to do it again. So I think it's at the Grand, I'm not sure, I'll have in the description, I'll have a list of the hotels and restaurants that do this in California. So if you're a Disney World person, I've not been to a character breakfast in Florida. I won't have that information. I'm sorry. I can't recommend. But I do have for California visitors, and they also do it at Disney California Adventure across the way. So guys, please go. You'll love it. Also, they do have a little walkthrough tour that you can take at the Disneyland Hotel. It has like a history of the hotels, and you can do a walkthrough and see all of the memorabilia, the photos, the paintings, all of the artwork. I encourage you to do that as well. I will have a slideshow here at the end of my experience of when they came out and me getting all excited, and the food and the hotel experience. So that will be following. Guys, thanks for watching. Let me know if you book a character breakfast at any of the Disney parks or hotels, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye. Nice, Chip. I want a picture.